Hey guys, a very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you. How are we all doing? I know we are doing all right. So if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse and I practice here in the UK and I'm from Nigeria. So I actually talk about everything you need to know about OSCE exam and about your health. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a global concern, which is what? Kidney failure. So I'll tell you World Health Organization, what they think about kidney failure, what their research about kidney failure is. I'll tell you what is kidney failure. I'll tell you the types of kidney failure. I'll tell you the signs and symptoms of kidney failure, and most importantly, how to prevent this deadly disease. There is a popular saying that health is wealth, and personally, I actually agree. Indeed, health is wealth. Now, according to World Health Organization, the Global Burden Disease Research in 2015, they estimated that 1.2 million people died from kidney failure, with an increase of 32% annually since 2015. Oh my God, this is not good. And overall, we were told that around 1.7 million people are thought to die from what? Acute kidney injury. So it now means there is an estimated 5 to 10 million people that die annually from kidney disease. So you can see this is really what? This is really a worldwide concern. Now, what is kidney failure? When we talk about kidney failure, it's same thing as what we call renal failure. So if I use renal failure, I also mean kidney failure. You can actually use these two languages interchangeably and they mean what? They mean the same thing. Now, kidney failure is actually a loss of kidney function. Now, the primary function of the kidney is to do what? Is to remove excessive waste product from the body. And is to do what? Is to also remove excessive fluid from your what? From your body, and help you to maintain a healthy fluid balance. All right, the kidney has other function, but these are the primary function of what? Of the kidney. Now, so how does the kidneys remove this excessive waste product from your blood or from your body? Now, the kidney remove this excessive waste product, or the kidney rather remove waste product. We call those waste products urea, urea, from the blood through tiny filtering units, and these tiny filtering units, we call them what? Nephrons. Each individual you see has around 1 million nephrons in what? In the kidney. And this nephron consists of what? It consists of a small ball. And this small ball is formed of blood capillaries, and we call it what? The glomerulus. And it also has a small tube, which we call what? The renal tubes. So this helps the kidney to remove waste from the blood, and also to maintain what? To maintain fluid balance in your what? In your body. So without this balance, the body, the nerves, the muscles, and other tissues in the body will not work what? Properly. In other words, when your kidney is deprived, when your kidney is not working effectively, every other organ of your body will not also work what? Will not also work what? Effectively. So what can we do? What do we do to avert this? Before we do that, what are now the types of kidney failure? We have two types of kidney failure. We have the acute kidney failure, which means the kidney begins to fail rapidly, fast, quickly. And you see, when that happens, the person begins to get a lot of signs and symptoms. Now, what are the signs and symptoms? Number one, you see edema. What we call edema is accumulation of fluid. You see their foot very, very what? Very swollen. Very, very swollen. Their foot is so swollen. The periorbital area is so swollen. The ankles is so swollen. Number two, you see loss of appetite. The person is not able to eat anymore. The person is always what? Always dehydrated. And because they are dehydrated, you see them having excessive taste. They want to drink, they want to drink, they want to drink. And at the same time, they do not have what? They do not have the appetite. Yes, this is really, really dangerous. Another one you see is oliguria, scanty urine production. And when they go to the hospital, the doctor is like, wow, this is really small. How can you be producing this amount of urine? And before you know, they catheterize the person. And when they put a catheter in, they are seeing that there's even no urine, no proper urine production. Before you know, they start giving you furosemide, what we call diuretic, so that you can begin to produce urine, because otherwise you're shutting down the kidneys. Yes, so these are dangerous symptoms. You see their urine very concentrated. By concentrated, I mean the urine is very dark. The urine is very brown. All these are the symptoms of what? They are the symptoms of what? Kidney what? Kidney failure. What about chronic kidney failure? By chronic, it means the kidney begins to fail very little. Gradually, and gradually until the kidney what? Knocks. All right, so even their urine, you see their urine containing blood. So these are the symptoms. They begin to have high blood pressure. Why high blood pressure? Because the kidneys are not able to perform its function effectively by maintaining a proper fluid balance in the body. Then the person begins to have high blood pressure, nausea, vomiting. You see them being excessively fatigued, excessively tired, drowsiness. All these are the what? The symptoms of what? Of kidney failure. Now to the main topic of the day. How can we prevent this killer disease? Yes, because if not properly prevented, it can result to what? End-stage renal disease. And in which case, the person has to do dialysis or a kidney transplant to sustain their life. All right? So number one way to prevent this killer disease is to what? Avoid toxic drugs. Yes, a lot of toxic drugs you take can affect your what? Your kidney, especially what we call over-the-counter drugs. Some of us will never allow the doctor prescribe for us. We go, we are our own doctors, we are our own pharmacists, we are our own nurses. You go to the pharmacy and tell them to give you any drug. These drugs have side effects. There's one thing I want you to know today. No matter how helpful a drug is, they are not without risks. No matter how helpful a drug is, they are not without side effects. Some analgesic, by analgesic, I mean some pain medication, contain a combination of drug in one pills. Some pain medication contain aspirin, they contain acetaminophen, which is paracetamol, they contain caffeine. And all these drugs have been linked to what? To kidney disease. Even some of us, after the doctors have prescribed medication for us, we've completed the dose, you still take the liver to the pharmacy and tell them to give you those drugs. Some of us enjoy taking drugs. Drugs have their own side effects. A lot of drugs are detrimental to your kidneys, because the kidneys have to excrete those waste from your body. Some of us, we are overworked. You know it, I'm overworked. You know it that you're overworked. Instead of creating time to rest, probably give your body some 5 hours sleep. You go to the chemist and you tell them to give you pain medication. All that headache need is just for you to sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and the headache is gone. And you go and take a pain medication that has a lot of side effects on your kidneys. Some of us, you take Panadol in the afternoon, you take paracetamol in the morning, you take diclofenac in the noon. You are always with drugs. The kidneys excrete this drug, remember, from your body. So you're giving them too much work to do. And if you are using your body too much, your body breaks down. So if you use the kidney too much as well, it's going to break down. Avoid toxic drugs. All your body needs sometimes is sleep. All your body needs sometimes is a bottle of water. All your body needs sometimes is just rest. But you think every time you just have to take drugs. Some of you will say, but I have ulcer. Yes, if you have ulcer, all you need to do, I'm not saying drugs don't help ulcer. You can't be on drug for the rest of your life because you have ulcer. All you need to do sometimes is drink enough water, eat your meals early, take milky food, drink a glass of milk in the morning, avoid spicy food, avoid seasonal food, avoid pepperish food. Avoid fried foods, and you see yourself, even without drug, you see yourself doing well. But you keep taking drugs and keep taking drugs. All these drugs have been linked to what? To kidney disease. Help yourself. Sometimes when you know the body needs rest, give it rest without drugs. And if you must take drugs, let the doctors prescribe for you. Stop abusing medications because it has a harmful effect on your kidneys. And remember, like I said to you, there is no drug without a side effect. There is no drug without what? Risks. And number two, healthy eating habits. Avoid junk food. Junk foods are unhealthy food because they contain unhealthy fats, and this unhealthy fat can lead to obesity. It can lead to you having high sugar in your body. It can lead to you having high cholesterol in your body. Yes, if you consume junk food, junks, in excessive quantities, it can what? It can affect your kidneys because the kidneys are very, very responsive to increased sugars and high cholesterol foods. All right. So, and this excessive junk food can lead you to obesity, and it can increase the workload on what? On your kidney. Eat healthy. What are junk foods? Pizza is a junk food, chips is a junk food, chocolates are junk food, sweets are junk food, energy drinks are junk food, alcohols, they are junk food, burgers, meat pies, snacks, they are all junk food. And what all these junk food causes changes, massive changes in the kidney, and make them less able to what? To filter waste product. What about alcohol? Too much intake of alcohol is dangerous to your kidney because what alcohol does is to dehydrate you. So alcohol dehydrates you, and because it dehydrates you, it has a negative effect in what? In the function of your kidney. Not just in the function of your kidney, but in all other what? Vital organs. What about smoking? Smoking increases your heart rate. Smoking increases your blood pressure. Smoking makes you vulnerable to develop blood clots. And you know clots in the body. If you have a clot, it can travel. And when it travels to your heart, sometimes you can have an heart attack. So, and also, it promotes fatty deposits in your arteries. What about adding salt to cook food? We have to eat healthy. Some of us, food have been prepared probably in the canteen, probably in your homes, and you feel the food is not tasty enough. You had raw salt. All this can do what? It can cause deposits in your arteries. Avoid eating unhealthy food. Some of us adults, we are consuming eggs on a daily basis. As an adult, you're taking eggs on a daily basis. In a long run, you are giving the kidney too much workload to remove these excessive waste products. Egg contains a lot of high proteinous fats, a lot of high proteins in eggs. And as an adult, you shouldn't eat it every day, because if you're eating it every day, you're increasing the workload of your kidney. Eggs are for children to be eating every day. As an adult, quite all right, you can eat egg, but you shouldn't eat it every day. You shouldn't eat it regularly. Some of us, by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., we are eating banga soup with so much high cholesterol and fat. Of course, you should eat banga soup, but you shouldn't eat it at that time of the night. Because at that time of the night, after eating it, there are no much activities for you to do. There are no much activities. After eating, probably you listen to news and you doze off. For night meals, the best meals to eat at night, even at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., is fruits and vegetables, because they are easy to digest and they are very healthy to you as well. We have a lot of fruits. We have oranges, we have tangerines, we have avocado pears, we have grapes, we have strawberries, we have garden eggs. A lot of fruit for you to eat. Somebody might say, but I work late. I come back from work by 10 p.m. I come back from work by 11 p.m. It's okay. It doesn't matter. If you come back from work by such times, tell your wives, tell your ladies, tell your kids. That's fine. Just keep some fruits and probably some granules for me. That's enough. And in the morning, you can eat. As for you to keep your health healthy, we always say in the morning, eat like a king. In the afternoon, eat like a queen. And in the night, you eat like a slave. So in the night, you eat your fruits, you eat your vegetables. If you are eating anything about 7 p.m., of course, you should know it should be fruits and vegetables and not accumulating fatty foods in your body. Eat healthy. Make it a habit to have a healthy eating pattern. All right. And number 3, drink plenty of water. All your body needs is plenty of water. With plenty of water, with water therapy, you avert a lot of illnesses. You avert a lot of disease. How? When you wake up in the morning, make it an habit to drink 1.5 liters of water to 3 liters of water every morning. Now, what does this do? Oh my God, the kidneys are excited when you drink water. Water purifies your body. Yes. And if you notice this, if you do the water therapy every morning, when you go to pass urine, you see your urine very, very white. You see your urine is so pure, so clean. It's not dark. It's not concentrated. So that's how good water is. Water aids your digestion. Water promotes weight loss. It does a lot of varieties. So you make sure in a day you drink plenty of water. You're not dehydrated in any way. Number 4, exercise daily. Yes, exercise is so good for your body. You mustn't run on the streets to prove you're exercising. Just minor exercise in your house. Just little exercise in your house can keep the body going, can keep the body healthy. Kidney failure can lead to what? End-stage renal disease. And when it gets to end-stage renal disease, this can lead to dialysis, or it can lead to kidney transplants for the person to be able to sustain life. So it is better to prevent it than to think of what? Of curing it. Now, keep sharing this video, subscribe to this channel, because every week I'm going to be dropping a video on how every one of us can promote our health. Until I see you again, keep living a healthy life. Bye for now, and I love you all. Thank you.